The Biden administration is keeping a controversial Trump-era policy on migrants intact, which opponents say could put asylum seekers in danger. The CDC issued a...
Hello, today I present to you an extremely attractive application for music lovers. It's completely free. You can listen to music online or download unlimited music to use whenever you don't have internet. The powerful search function helps you find anything you want. Trust me. It's hard not to find what you're looking for because the search function is really powerful. Application download link is attached in the description of the video. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Thanks.
New order supporting the Title 42 Public Health Authority, which the Trump administration put in place at the beginning of the pandemic. Officials cited concerns over the Delta variant. This will allow them to expel migrants at the southern border, denying people the chance to apply for refuge. So Camilo Montoya-Galvez is following the very latest and joins us now to tell us what is going on. Camilo, how is the Biden administration defending this policy decision, and what do opponents of Title 42 say are the real-world consequences for those seeking asylum?
Good morning, Anne-Marie. To take a step back, Title 42 is a public health authority that has been used just several times throughout U.S. history that the Trump administration invoked in March of 2020 to effectively shutter U.S. borders to most unauthorized migrants and asylum seekers. The administration back then argued that it needed to suspend asylum and immigration laws during this public health emergency and that it needed to expel most migrants from the U.S. in an expedited fashion to prevent COVID-19 outbreaks inside Border Patrol facilities and broader communities along the U.S.-Mexico border. The Biden administration came in, Anne-Marie, and exempted unaccompanied children from these expulsions, but it has continued to defend the overall policy in federal court and has used it to expel most migrant adults and some families with children. This has angered refugee advocates and traditional allies of the administration that this policy has remained in place for several months now. Yesterday, the CDC announced that it will continue these expulsions indefinitely, citing the spread of the Delta variant as well as the highest number of border apprehensions in over 20 years, Anne-Marie. The CDC director said that if this order is lifted, severe overcrowding could occur at Border Patrol facilities housing unaccompanied children and families, and that could lead to coronavirus outbreaks, and that will in turn overburden local healthcare systems. So this is a disappointing decision for allies of the Biden administration, for advocates for asylum seekers and refugees who wanted this order lifted because they believe it denies asylum seekers a fair chance to seek U.S. refuge and places them in harm's way.
Yeah, certainly. So apparently once the numbers are tallied up, July is actually expected to set a U.S. record for the highest monthly border apprehensions in 21 years. What is leading to this? And, just how much is the Biden administration's policies affecting these numbers?
Well, those are two great questions. U.S. officials, Anne-Marie, expect to record more than 200,000 migrant apprehensions just in July. That would be the highest monthly total, as you mentioned, since 2000. And we know, for example, that just over the weekend, there were 17,000 migrants in Border Patrol custody, and Border Patrol facilities were at nearly 400% of their pandemic-era capacity. So most of these facilities are already pretty overcrowded, and the CDC believes that they could become even more overcrowded if these restrictions on Title 42 are lifted. To answer a question as to why this is occurring now, why we're seeing so many migrants cross the U.S.-Mexico border, it is important to note that apprehensions do not equal people. A lot of these apprehensions are of people who are crossing more than once, so they are counted 2 times and 3 times. But these are still incredibly high numbers, Anne-Marie, and they're coming during the hot summer months. Usually we see a surge in migration during the spring, but we see those levels drop during the hot summer months. That has not been the case. The apprehension levels continue to increase, and Republicans certainly blame the Biden administration, which has reversed some Trump-era policies like the Remain in Mexico asylum program, which required asylum applicants to wait in Mexico for their U.S. court hearings. But the Biden administration blames what it calls the root causes of migration in Central America. So two back-to-back hurricanes last year in Central America, the pandemic-induced economic recession in those countries, the decades-long problems with violence, insecurity, and deep-rooted poverty. But what I can tell you, Anne-Marie, is that many of these families, unaccompanied children, adults, have told me that smugglers have told them that the border is now more welcoming, that the new administration has taken a different approach than the previous one. So that is certainly playing a major impact. But obviously, we shouldn't discount the root causes of migration in these countries as well.
Yeah, of course. So the Biden administration is suing Texas, and it has something to do with a ban on certain ways that migrants are transported within the state. Can you tell us about this?
Sure. So last week, Governor Greg Abbott issued a executive order that instructed the Texas Department of Public Safety to stop vehicles suspected of carrying migrants released from U.S. Border Patrol custody. His argument is that some of these migrants are being released into Texas communities and that they could spread COVID-19 and infect Texans. That was his argument, but the Biden administration quickly sued, saying that this directive was unconstitutional and illegal. Both parties were before a federal court in El Paso yesterday, and the judge said that we can expect a decision on whether this order should be blocked as soon as today. But this is just the latest escalation, Anne-Marie, in this battle between the Biden administration and Texas. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has already issued orders to build border barriers along state land, to apprehend migrants on state trespassing charges, and even to remove the state licensing of shelters housing unaccompanied children in Texas. So we're seeing just another escalation in this battle, and it remains to be seen whether the Biden administration will be able to block this directive in court, which it argues will completely upend its system of processing migrant families along the U.S.-Mexico border.
All right, Camilo, thank you for bringing us up to speed. Thanks.
Thanks, Anne-Marie.